Welcome students, welcome for the class. Today we will learn class C type amplifier. Uh, Class C type amplifier, this is your last power amplifier class. Shortly after this video, I'll give you another set of video regarding two problems of class A amplifier. I thought class A amplifier problems are quite difficult, so like class B amplifier. So I'll show you two different problems on class A amplifier. But for the time being, you'll have to learn class C amplifier. Class C amplifier is a special type of amplifier which basically the advantage of class C amplifier is high efficiency. Efficiency eta is greater than 80%, but it is easy to design. Actually, we use a common emitter configuration transistor and an LC tuned circuit at the collector terminal of the transistor. This is collector terminal, this is base, this is emitter. This is biasing resistor, the output signal taken from the collector. This is input signal connected to the base terminal, base and the emitter terminal. This is positive input, this is negative. This is the input signal, it is applied actually to the base terminal. This is common emitter configuration. Now, the class C type power amplifier contains a tuned LC circuit. This is a tuned LC circuit. Actually, tuned LC circuit means it's a tuning circuit which is used in oscillator to generate oscillatory output. Here, active elements conducts less than half cycle of input signal. Here, active elements conducts for less than half cycle of input signal. Less than half cycle means conduction angle is less than 180 degrees. See the curve carefully. This is the input signal. This is the load line. This is unused area. This is operating curve or load line, you can say. The signal we have taken, this part is directly we have projected this part. See, one half of the part, less than one half of the part. This is the full input signal. This is less than one half of the part. You see, this is the half, this is another half. Less than one half of the part is projected here. So output signal is, conduction angle of the output signal is 120 degree. Typically, its value is 80 degree to 120 degree. The most common application of class C amplifier is RF circuit like RF oscillator. You don't need to learn everything about class C amplifier. Remember this diagram in examination purpose. For examination purpose, you remember this circuit. This is a class C tuned amplifier circuit containing a tuned circuit that can be used as tuned oscillator. Remember this output curve, input signal and corresponding output curve. Output signal operates less than 180 degree, less than half cycle. Remember the advantages: high efficiency, easy to define, easy to design. Efficiency eta is greater than 80%, and conduction angle is typically 180 degree to 120 degree. Remember this value of conduction angle. Always class C amplifier conduction angle is less than 180 degree. Typically its value is 80 degree to 20 degree. You see here, this is the upper half, this is the lower half of the input signal. Less than half cycle, less than one half cycle is projected here. So this is the output signal. Conduction angle is less than one half cycle. Typically 180 degree to 120 degree. Most common application is RF circuits like RF oscillator. Most common application. You don't need to remember everything regarding class C amplifier. This circuit, this output curve, advantages and conduction angle. Typically you should remember the conduction angle, actual conduction angle. Don't remember like that the conduction angle is less than 180 degree, that's okay. Remember the typical value of the conduction angle. It may come in the examination what is the actual conduction angle of class C amplifier, it may come. So you say actual value is typically, the actual range of conduction angle is typically 80 degree to 120 degree, which is less than half cycle or which is less than 180 degree. Remember some application of class C amplifier. I have given you one application, that is RF oscillator, because this is LC tuned circuit. This can be used as oscillator. This is LC tuned circuit that can be used as oscillator, tuning oscillator. So you don't need to remember everything regarding class C amplifier, but it is most common and most common amplifier. Why? I have given you an amplifier. I have given you a block diagram of power amplifier. Remember, this is microphone, microphone, microphone. This is voltage amplifier, voltage AMP1. This is voltage AMP2. This is microphone, voltage amplifier 1, voltage amplifier 2. This is voltage, this is power amplifier. This is, and this is loudspeaker. This is loudspeaker. This is loudspeaker. So you remember one thing here, microphone converts a sound signal to electrical signal. One by one, this sound signal to electrical signal it has low amplitude. One by one, the voltage of the output signal of the microphone gets amplified due to the presence of voltage amplifier 1 and voltage amplifier 2. And then output of voltage amplifier 2 gets amplified finally by using power amplifier. So basically in industrial type application, we use class C power amplifier because it gives large signal amplification with very good efficiency, very high efficiency, large signal amplification with very high efficiency, large signal amplification, large signal amplification, large signal amplification, amplification with sound efficiency. In class C type amplifier, we can use here a class C type amplifier with large signal amplification with sound efficiency, very high efficiency. Efficiency is greater than 80%. And whereas the efficiency of class B amplifier is 78.5%, efficiency of class AB amplifier is 65%, and finally the output of the power amplifier, that means large signal, after the large signal amplification, the output of the power amplifier is faded to loudspeaker, so that loud signal can be heard by using final large scale amplification, large scale signal amplification. So this is one process of signal amplification by using class C power amplifier. So many other processes are there. Basically class C power amplifier is used in oscillator, and basically it is used in large scale signal amplification where high efficiency is required. Efficiency is greater than 80%, where high efficiency is required. That type of cases, class C amplifier is used. So remember this sort of things. These are enough for your class C amplifier. And shortly after this video, I'll give you another video regarding class A amplifier, 2 problems. You will understand how to solve problems regarding class A amplifier. So once the power amplifier is over today, from tomorrow onwards we will go to BJT. There we will learn common emitter amplifier, common base configuration. After that, stability factor calculation. Then one by one we will learn 4 different circuits stability factor of 4 different circuits with 4 different biasing. In 4 different biasing cases, we will have to calculate the stability factor. This is in your syllabus. So we are mainly in BJT we will focus on stability and biasing. So we will have to find out stability factor from different types of biased circuit. This is in your syllabus, for which you need to learn class common emitter amplifier, common base configuration, then one by one how to calculate the concept of stability factor, how to calculate the stability factor, and after that one by one I will show you four biased circuit, four different biased circuit with four different stability factors, four different biased circuit with four different stability factors. So each of the cases you'll have to find out the stability factor, in each of the cases. So this is your syllabus. After that we will go to multi-stage amplifier, then we will go to op-amp and current meter circuit. So shortly after this video, in the next video, you will learn some problems, one or two problems on class A amplifier.